Okay. Hey, beautiful people. I'm live. Let me fix that up. There we go. That's better. Oh, cat's coming to visit. Hey, beautiful people. I wanted to jump on board because, and I know this is weird, and this is live, so anything can happen in my house. If my dogs bark, I'm sorry. If my kid comes in, I'm sorry. I have cats, I have dogs, I have chickens, cows, everything's happening here. I wanted to jump in because as much as I love the fact that my video yesterday has gone to over 1,000 views, which is absolutely freaking phenomenal, and as much as I love all the beautiful comments, it has thrown me sideways. But not for the reasons that I was thinking that it would. I didn't actually think it would, but it has thrown me sideways. And I wanted to share why. Because I am not used to validating comments. I am not used to nice comments. I am not used to doing something successfully. I am not used to achieving something that I set out to achieve. And I changed my podcast. So I had my podcast last year, which was when I was in the mud and I was really in hell. And I heard last year, create a podcast where you are sharing your story. And I decided not to. I chickened out. And so instead, I spent last year sharing everybody else's stories and listening to their stories and learning from their stories. And then this year again, in January, I heard start a podcast where you are sharing your story. And I thought, okay, well, I have heard it 2 years in a row. I spent 12 months not listening to this voice in my head saying, share your story. And instead, I shared other people's stories. And I did not want to do that this time around. And I'm sorry for I'm always going to wear daggy t shirts unless I'm on my podcast, just so you know. I did not want to go another year doing my podcast and ignoring that voice that I was hearing to say, share your story. So I decided to start sharing my story, and then I decided to have other people coaching me instead of me listening to coaches' stories. I have coaches coming and coaching me every week. And the video that I did yesterday, because there's just been so much that's been going on, and I shared my dysregulation and how it affects me pretty deeply, and also what I'm doing to bring myself back into regulation. And then I did a video earlier, which I'll put up probably after this one. But I did a video where I was sharing about how often I get dysregulated and how frequently I have to pull myself back and pull myself back and pull myself back. And then usually it's because I have a negative voice in my head. Usually it's because something negative is happening, or because I don't believe I can do something, or because I think I failed at something, or what, and insert whatever negative reality that you want to add into my life. That is usually how I get dysregulated, and that happens constantly throughout the day. But this afternoon, when I saw that I had over 1,000 views, I sat there and I just went, wow. I've just 1,000 views is a big deal for me. Especially on something that I've created myself, which is my voice. It's a big deal, and I took a minute to choose to feel proud, which is weird. And then I moved into, as I'm starting to slow down my sympathetic and move into my parasympathetic, and my cortex is coming back online, and things are starting to change within the last 4 days, 5 days. Things are already changing. I can feel it. But as I brought myself back online, and then I heard, what if something that you did was successful? What if something that you did has worked? What if this works? What if this is my voice? What if this is me finding myself again? What if this has been something to be proud of? And it threw me sideways. I haven't really felt good about anything that I've done for a really long time. Like, we're talking, 10, 15 years, but a long time. And it's weird. I want to hold on to the feeling of success, doing something that created success. I want to hold on to the feeling of being proud of myself. I want to hold on to the feeling of being regulated. And yet, there's also this big part of me that wants to kick me back because I'm so used to feeling dysregulated, and it's weird. It's weird to have a feeling, and it's like, it's weird. It's weird to have a nice feeling. It's weird to have a good feeling. It's weird. It's weird to have a voice in my head say, hey, you know that thing that you just did? That was pretty good. That was like you achieved something there. You did a good job. It's like, what? That was weird. It was weird. And so it's a weird feeling. And I really wanted to just acknowledge that inside of me, that it's weird to feel like I did something good. And I'm not punishing myself, which is, I mean, that is an achievement in itself, because usually I would have something that would very quickly pull me down. But whatever I've done over the last couple of days for this particular experience, that part of me that would usually pull me straight back down into reality and go, don't be ridiculous. You're not successful. You're not good. You've done nothing. This is not something to be proud of. You get back down there. Get back into your little shithole. That part inside of me that normally comes up, it hasn't. It hasn't. So whatever I've done over the last 4, 5, 6 days, whatever I've done has changed something inside of me. And it's weird. It's weird to feel okay about something that I've done. And there's a part of me that wants to hold on to hope that maybe this could be something that I love to create, and that I do, and that it's successful, and that I achieve something. And then I want to pull myself back down and go, no, don't hope for anything. Don't bring hope into this. Don't be ridiculous. So I really just wanted to share that. I wanted to share that if you're aiming for success, then it might feel a little bit weird, especially if you're not used to it. And if you feel proud of yourself for doing something that you've achieved, it might feel a little bit weird if you're not used to it. And I'm really bringing in a massive amount of acceptance and not beating myself up because it feels weird. There's a part of me that I feel like I should be beating myself up because this isn't normal for me. I should be beating myself up. And I'm hearing that, I'm catching that. If you watch my last video, I use the analogy of getting and packing my bag and getting in the car and driving to the train station and buying the ticket and standing on the platform and getting on the train and then down into my own personal hell. But I'm catching myself when I'm in the house packing the bag. I'm catching myself then. I'm not waiting until I get to the station. I'm not waiting till I'm on the train and halfway on my way to hell and then trying to get myself back. Just this afternoon, I've been catching myself as I've been packing my bag. And if you don't understand that analogy, then watch the video that I did, the other video that I did today, because I share that analogy. It was a really, really good one that really made sense in my brain. Sorry. Yeah, so I just really wanted to jump on to acknowledge that inside of me and validate that and say, you know what, it's okay that I feel weird for doing something that I think was good. It's okay. It's okay that I feel weird for being clever. It's okay that I feel weird that I created something that was a success for me. It's okay that I feel weird because I feel proud of something that I achieved. It's okay. It's okay. I don't have to punish myself. I don't have to beat myself up. And I do not have to pull myself back into a reality that I do not want to be in because of a pattern or a sabotage or a program that's in my brain. So yeah, that was it. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for being a gift in my life to whoever is watching this.